100% Chelsea. Chelsea 3, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Progression in the cup, 3 goals, clean sheet. Good day in the office, wasn't it?
Everything sounds good on paper. I'm happy Chelsea got a 3-0 result. At the same time, I agree with what the last guy said. I think a lot of it was a bit boring, if I'm honest. And when I say boring, I'm talking in terms of we'll get it up to the likes of Kovacic. It'll go to Barkley and then go back too many times. Personally, for me, Higuain is his first game. I'd want to get it into his feet and say, right, show us what you can do. Hold the ball, turn on the ball. You've got the likes of Willian running off one side, you know? Azpilicueta was moving up the pitch quite a lot. Alonso was moving up every single time, up and down, up and down. I was watching him especially. I'd put it out to wide people. If you can't get it to Higuain, put it to wide people. Take Higuain, get in the box. Yeah. Too many times we turned around and we went back.
So I agree with you. I think obviously what we have to say is the style of football that everyone saw at Napoli. That's in its infancy stage here, and he's still doesn't need the time to turn it around. Question remains whether we'll get it or not. But you know that's another question for another day. But do you think that maybe you're basically saying you want a plan B? You want another option for when passy, bang, bang doesn't exactly work?
It almost felt like, if anything, and am I wrong in saying this, it almost felt like it went back to the Mourinho days in terms of park the bus. Yeah. Too many times, as I say, we turned back, we went back too many times. And even the fans, I was sitting in West Lower. My friend was sitting in Matthew Harding Upper. You could hear from both sides, everyone was saying, go forward, go forward. Too many times we turned back and went back. They can't, because I think the fact that Sarri's played the false 9 too many times, it didn't work with Hazard. I'm a Chelsea fan through and through. It didn't work with Hazard.
Sorry, yeah.
Sorry.
Production team doing their job.
A few people agree, a few people don't. It may be 50-50, I think it's more. But it didn't work with the false 9 with Hazard. Yeah. So the Chelsea players have now got to appreciate they've got a number 9 up top. Why not put the ball into him?
Yeah, get the ball in there.
Do you think it's maybe just a mentality thing? Do you think maybe there's just... Let's be honest, these players were calling for let's play lovely football with ourselves and they've got it now. Do you think that obviously Higuain, I think it's unfair to talk about him yet because like we're saying, he's been played 70 minutes of football for Chelsea. He's probably only been about 25 minutes. So it's kind of the case of, he needs that little bit more time to develop. But do you think maybe it'll just take its time to get all of that done? Do you think it's just going to be one of those where let's not get run over, everyone come this way? Awesome. Didn't even turn in. Wow, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that is London. But
Uber driver.
But do you think maybe it's kind of the case of you still need those players to see what everyone wants? I mean, I think the question to ask now is to address the elephant in the room, which isn't me, because I know I'm a big bloke. But to address the elephant in the room, Maurizio Sarri, were you a fan when he came in, or were you not completely convinced?
I'll always be behind any Chelsea manager that comes in. So when Mourinho left, I'll be honest, I was gutted. And if you ask me the same question today, we're talking 2 years back, I loved him. If you ask me today, I can't stand him because of the way he's been. Any manager we've come in, Sarri, I think he's been brilliant. Di Matteo, after winning the Champions League, I don't know why we didn't give him a chance. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
I don't understand. At least one season. Just say to him, right, you've done this. Give us 1 season contract, see what you can do. I don't understand it. Now Sarri's come in, I've backed him all the way. We haven't been our best this season. We've not been what we should be. We're a top 4 club. We should be. We play United, City, Arsenal, Liverpool. It should be close games. You look at Arsenal last week. Why did we lose 2-0? They're petty games. But going back to what you said about Higuain, I agree with you. It's not something, I don't expect him to come in on his first game after being in the country 72 hours and score a hat-trick and be amazing. But at the same time, as I say, going back to what I said earlier, he deserves to have the ball played into his feet and say, right, we're going to give it to our striker. What can you do? If he holds the ball up, plays it off to a winger. Willian. Alonso was playing more of a winger today than anyone else. Every time Alonso was there. Hudson-Odoi was, for me, brilliant today. I think he was outstanding.
Put himself in the shop window or staying at Chelsea?
I'd love to see him stay, if I'm honest. A lot of Chelsea fans don't really rate him. But me personally...
What Chelsea fans have you been speaking to?
The wrong people, clearly. But this guy said, obviously, he rates Odoi. I think Odoi's brilliant. The way I saw him play today was unbelievable. From the minute he came on, up and down that wing, non-stop. He was the only player that would run up and say, give me the ball. He would take the ball, not just play it infield to Barkley to go back. He would take the ball, look, head up. Who's forward? Who's on the wing? Who's on this?
Don't die, mate. I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, there we go. He'd be the only player today that would put his head up and go forward, go forward. Same with Willian. I think Willian was outstanding today. And to be honest, the last month, 2 months, I've always been a fan of Willian. But the last month, 2 months, I hate to say it, Willian hasn't been the greatest, if I'm honest. He's lost a lot for me. But Hudson-Odoi in particular, who you're asking about, was brilliant. If Hudson-Odoi got the ball, every time he was running for that corner flag, looking up, who's in the box. If Higuain's in there, he's the only one. No one's backing him up. Why isn't the ball being played into him? And then it's almost like a different ball game. As soon as Giroud come on, it was more of a matter that Giroud's on. Let's put the ball in the box. Put the ball in the box. The last 15 minutes of the game, we put 3-4 balls into the box.
That's scored one of them.
We done maybe 2 or 3 in the whole game up to that point. I don't get it.